What's up, everybody? This is Kendall Warr from MTRL Media, and today we're gonna take it back and look at some heat that Liz dropped a few years ago. Let's check it out. So a few years ago, Liz decided to do a retro classic collection. So they basically made a collection full of hats that are almost identical to the hats that the MLB players wore on the field in the 90s. So they basically wanted to pay attention to the details. So they made sure that the hats were 100% wool, had the good grades at the bottom, flat Batterman, and no New Era logo on the side, aka plain James. So I didn't get these joints when they actually dropped. I got them probably like 2 or 3 years later, and I went to a few lids and saw that they was on sale for like $20, and they were retro. So I was like, man, let me just take a trip around all the lids and see what I can pick up, and this is what I got. And I was lucky enough to get my hand on 5 of the joints, man, for $20. So let's get into the hats, man. We got the first one, which is the Cleveland Indians, the old logo that they don't make anymore, with that navy crown and that big logo right there, and that white. The newer ones, the logo was way smaller, so this is almost identical to how big they were back in the day. The newer ones are really small, and this one is super big and almost take up that whole hat. But this is the Cleveland Indians joint. And that navy crown, red button, got that flat Batterman back there. Cleveland Indians. Then we got the two-tone Cleveland Indians, man. Navy crown, red brim, flat Batterman. And like we said, we don't got no New Era logos on the side. So these two joints, I got these at the same lids. $25, $20. Couldn't beat it, had to get both of them. And they super dope. They stopped making this logo. As you know, Cleveland changed the name of their team. They no longer using this logo. So I'm happy to have these old joints in my collection because we might not see them for a long time. The next one is the Chicago Cubs two-tone. You got that blue crown, red visor right there, man. This one is very sentimental to me because I had something similar like this back in the day. And I have a picture of it. I have a picture of me wearing it with my uncle. So this one is real sentimental to me, man. I had to hunt this one down specifically because it's sentimental value, man. This red visor, blue crown. And the picture when I was a shorty, man, I had to get it again, man. The next one is the Philadelphia Phillies, that all burgundy joint, man. It's just a classic one, man. This makes me think of like the early 2000s when jerseys was going so crazy. Throwback jerseys was a big thing. This makes me think about that time. You saw so many people with that Philadelphia Phillies jersey that was this color, man. So this is a dope hat, man. The last one is definitely a Chicago White Sox classic. You know, Frank Thomas, Sammy Sosa, the Big C, man. I gotta rep where I'm from, so you know if it's a Clubs or a Sox throwback joint, I'm gonna try to get my hands on it. So I was happy that I found this one and that other Cubs joint because it's classic Chicago all day, baby. These are the joints that I got from the retro classic collection that Liz dropped a few years back, man. This is a dope collection that Liz did before all the hype, before the Liz HD. They was dropping that heat in store, man. And these are dope hats that they dropped in store. So, man, pay attention, man. It might not be a Liz hat drop. It might not be the newest thing from Liz, but pull up in your legs, search a little bit. You might find some dope stuff for a dope price. I know I did with all these, so pull up on your lids, man. Other than that, I'm out.